Could you take us through your decisions as far as the defenseman? It looks like Scotty is Mayfield is coming out tonight. Just what did you see last game, and why do you want Boqvist back in?
It was a tough one, but sometimes you have to make a decision. And I had a good conversation with Scotty, and we talk about the way we like to see him play. He hasn't played a lot, so I think it'd be good for him to go on the ice, practice, and when he's ready, when the time comes, and we put him back in the lineup. So I'm sure he will be ready.
What do you like about what Boqvist brings in particular?
Speed. He's moving the puck well. He's into the rush. Will help. The power play as well. So so I think I really felt like in all the games he played really well for us. So it's good for him to have that chance. That's a luxury to have right now. When Mike will be first practice today, so we'll have 9 defensemen. So it's a position that we haven't been.
So Mike, I guess, do you have a sense of how close he is? Obviously, full contact today.
That I could not tell.
You had a lot of good things to say about Simon Holmstrom. What are you looking forward to most about him with Nelson and Palmieri?
He's having a really good year. So he's fun to watch, and like I said after the game, it's whoever I put with him. He's been performing really well. So seems like he adapt and adjust very well with Nelly and Palmsy. So hopefully that he's going to continue to play the same way.
Noah, I'm assuming he's fairly close at this
Yeah,
stage.
he's getting closer and closer. I haven't seen after practice how it was, but yes.
It's obviously a big rivalry here, and just playoff standings as they are. I guess just how would you like the team to bring the intensity tonight?
Well, obviously, we enter in an important stretch. We're going to play a lot of games against teams that we're battling with for a playoff spot, and Boston the next one. So tonight the Rangers, but we're going to take it one game at a time. We're not going to try to get over too far ahead, and focusing on what needs to be done today. Obviously, we know that in our last games we have to be better defensively. Something that we did so well in that stretch when we won 7 in a row and we had a good run. We find a way to keep the score low, and we're going to have to do that, go back to that. And we've been scoring goals, which is great, but now we got to make sure that we don't, we do a better job. Not letting teams score goals, basically.
When it comes to defining a rivalry, some people say you can't have a rivalry without playoff experience against each other. Obviously, the geography here, with the 2 New York teams, do you feel that sort of supersedes the fact that they haven't played in the playoffs forever?
Well, I could tell when I come to this morning. There's not much, there's not much to be said. The guys understand what they have to do, and they know who we're playing. If you ask them who we play tonight, don't worry, they know who they play tonight. So and we all know that. So plus it's exciting because we're both battling for a playoff spot. So should be a great game for our fans.